Hi, I'm Kelvin. Now I would like to present about the empirical review of education and economic growth. The education can affect the economic growth in four perspectives. So first of all, we will look into the human capital education. Based on our finding, we found that the increase in productivity is due to the skill that are trained in the process of the education. This is because when the person is more educated, then he or she is more likely to absorb the new knowledge or skill. This can help to form the new abilities and learn new technology. Besides that, there is a more significant trend of economic growth in the countries where the higher education system is more developed. Another example is that the majority of unemployed youth aged between 15 to 24 in Romania have abandoned their school and the professional qualification very early. Said that the quality of human capital in terms of knowledge, skill and competency by attending education and training system have been contributing more and more to the improvement of a country's growth potential. Moreover, we have found that the economic growth of a country is directly influenced by the qualitative and quantitative element of educational level. The rise of education in society will improve the quality of labor, and thus this can increase the production capacity. The educated manpower playing a crucial role in the economy, as they can produce more goods and services with better quality in shorter time, with lesser effort and also lesser money. Next is the schooling rate. A study by one of the researchers for 12 developed countries has determined that the economic growth rate is higher following the 10th year period after years of schooling is higher, and the schooling rate of secondary and higher education is closely related to the GNP of a country. Besides that, a study has been conducted to find the contribution of the schooling rates to economic growth for a sample of 93 countries by using the dynamic panel analysis, and the result shows that there is a positive and significant correlation between education and the economic growth. Besides that, the most important conclusion is that the higher the level of education, the higher the contribution of education to the economic growth. However, there are some researchers stated that there is a negative relationship between the education and economic growth. This is because some of the educated people might work in the illegal sector. Other than that, the education is not a factor of production that will contribute to the growth rate in short term. The third one is educational equity. Based on the finding, we have found that the educational equity is significantly and positively related to the quality of economic growth. This is because the educational equity can improve human capital accumulation and optimize the structure of human capital. Besides, it also speeds up the improvement of technology, and this will eventually reflect on the performance of the productivity. And moreover, the gender inequality can lead to a negative impact on the economic growth. This is because there is a positive contribution of women's education on the national income and economic growth. The increase of educational level of women can increase the participation of women in the workforce and economic area, which can grow the economy in long term. Lastly is the education corruption. Based on the study, we have found that there is a significant output declines in a country with the higher level of corruption, as the education corruption has a negative impact on the production level. It said that some of the study also suggests that the high level of corruption in the education can harm the total factor productivity in the long run, which is caused by lowering the level of human capital and slowing the pace of its accumulation. Moreover, the lack of access to the higher education in certain developing countries will also lead to a decrease in the GNP. However, there are some researchers stated that there is no clear evidence of a positive relation between the level of corruption and the output decline or slowdown of the GDP growth. And there is also no direct evidence show that the corruption in higher education has a negative impact on the economy rates of growth in the